many people at Lumina Square today.
Phaethon!
No, that's not Phaethon, it's Nullface. It's not surprising you confused them. Ever since
What's so great about Nullface? Are they really that good? Up against the famed Section 6 with the Void Hunter Miyabi in charge?
Lady Miyabi is here! The rest of Section 6! Lady Miyabi! Please step on me! Shokaku!
No wonder it's so crowded. They're all fans of Section 6. Should we get out of here? We don't want to be another notch on Section 6's belt like Nullface.
What are you talking about, Belle? We're law-abiding citizens.
What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
It's probably just my imagination, but I feel like something is about to happen. Hello. You're the HIA rep who booked to discuss cooperation today, right?
Yeah. I'm going to respond clearly and directly, explain... I'm so sorry. That's me. I swear I didn't sound this stupid when I was practicing in my head.
Please relax.
Yanagi, can I skip the next chief debriefing?
That training will only get you complaints and a bonus cut.
Nagi, what's this lunchbox with "bury a meal" written on it?
No, you can't. That's medicine. Asaba brought it to use as proof when he was pretending he had a stomachache to get a sick day.
What? Deputy Chief, how did you know I was faking it? How could you accuse me of that?
Because the sick leave request you submitted last week had a photo of this exact same box. Forgive me.
You were saying you're no...
Exactly. Everyone's personalities are just a little more distinct.
Oh, right. I'm here on behalf of the HIA to invite Section 6 to...
So that's what it is. Yes, I did receive a note from the department head, but if I remember correctly, it said it would be voluntary.
If participating in this means I can skip the debriefing...
Do we get to go to the HIA club?
Aha! Doing the VR test means I can skip my shift, right?
They always come together in moments like this. All right, as you can see,
Fantastic! I'm gonna tell everyone at the office that it was...
You're thinking out loud again.
Gasp! Deputy Chief Tsukishiro.
Yes, they'll be arriving here shortly.
Of course. Where would you like to start?
Oh, hold on. You misunderstand.
I see.
Concealing your tears with laughter. Our mission is to collaborate across departments. Basically, the core feature of this new VR system is its unprecedented deep sync with simulations with such deep levels of immersion are better at tricking the brain into improved training results by convincing your body that a virtual experience is in fact real and not just visual stimulation. The plan is to roll out this new VR platform to public security, the defense force, regular investigators, and even the general public. Our task is to enter the simulation and conduct comprehensive battles. Any questions?
I've got a question.
I've already persuaded the staff to help us submit the task report after it's completed.
No further questions from me.
Me!
The HIA will provide us with work meals and some snacks.
Yay! You're the best, Nagi!
I have a question as well.
No, you may not take any leave. All right then, if there are no further questions...
Wait, Deputy Chief, I wasn't asking about taking any leave.
Oh, my mistake.
Odd? I think it's odd that you know the answer before even hearing the question.
Okay, so what's your question?
How long are we supposed to conduct comprehensive battles?
There is no time restriction. It depends on the HIA's requirements. However, based on the design of this test system...
What's that book you're holding?
It's the technical manual for the VR system.
What does it say on page 273?
It covers the 3 methods for initiating safe mode within the system and an analysis of their applicable scenarios.
That's weird! You said that without even flipping through the book!
Yanagi, I want you to be the executor of my estate after I retire.
It's a little early to be planning for that, Chief.
Nagi?
Don't worry. The HIA staff will be with us every step of the way. I'll be here. I'll take care of everyone.
Wow! This is so cool! It feels just like being outside! Oh! And I've got this!
Huh? Let me see that. It's got a realistic weight, too. Alright then.
My candy!
My weapon feels perfect too. Simulating it to this level, well done.
Oh, wow, getting complimented by Biabi. I'll never forget this day. To make testing easier, I've added a progress marker for everyone. When it turns green, it means the background data collection is done.
And that's the sign we're done for the day, right?
Well then, let's begin the combat test.
The first batch of test targets has been deployed.
So it's rebels.
They talk less than actual rebels, which is good.
Perfect coordination. A joint effort.
The second batch of test targets has been deployed.
It's ethereal! Even though they're fake.
Real or fake, evil must be slain.
Awesome!
I'll handle it. security too? Is this a training program for
Interesting.
Readers?
I've always wanted to see what they can do.
Nagi, I'm here!
In pursuit. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Test target deployed.
The data has been collected, and that concludes the test.
That was a solid combat simulation.
I'd much rather slack off here than work overtime. This is cyber overtime.
Karma. But we did finish sooner than expected.
Everything went smoothly. To avoid delaying everyone's work, we accelerated
I didn't realize that was possible.
group photo.
Didn't...
Oh, yeah, I did.
Huh?
We'll have the meals packed up and delivered.
Thanks. We'll log out right now.
You have now logged out of the system.
It's just like being inside a hollow.
Please stop reading my mind, Deputy Chief.
You're scared of an empty square?
No, I'm scared of how many times your mommy has seen right through my leave requests.
My mommy? I've only got a sister.
Let's share our findings on the investigation.
Nothing. No matter how much I wave my sword around.
I couldn't find anyone either. Uh-huh. Why? I've been running around investigating all day.
So, Kaku, do you really need to bug the Deputy Chief with stuff like this?
Go on.
New Eridu? Everyone must have been evacuated from Lumina. Miss Tsukishiro? You hit me! Not even the Chief has done that before! Chief, put your hands down. That wasn't an invitation for you to hit me, too. Just because I was talking about the plot from a movie I watched last night doesn't mean you had to hit me.
My apologies. Did that hurt?
Huh? And you're asking me if it hurt? No, it did not hurt.
Just as I thought. This empty square we're in, the lack of fans hounding our chief, instead of assuming thousands of people could be teleported away.
Are you saying we're actually...
Yes, we're still in the virtual environment.
I see. That explains a lot.
Our brains? Are they in danger?
Don't worry. Just in case, I can activate safety mode for everyone.
I'm sorry for running my mouth earlier, Deputy.
Okay, get me the latest shampoo from Carliche.
Safe mode activated.
All right, you're up. Sukaku, come here.
Okay, Nagi.
Sukaku, Asaba, what's wrong?
Whoa! No, no, no! Not...
Oh, she's right. My body. It's like it's being controlled.
What? Chief, are you okay?
I'm not. I had the urge to kill you about 5 minutes ago. Yanagi.
Leave it to me, Miyabi. So this truly isn't the real world. Someone's tampered with things, preventing us from...
Hollow Special Operations Section 6. Here.
That logo, it's...
You're going to be trapped here.
Oh...
You're finally awake, Sukaku.
My head still hurts so...
Looks like the pain feedback in the test system has been fully engaged.
It's okay, Nagi.
Seems like we're all in the same...
A massive headache, then losing control and attacking teammates.
Now we can be sure our failure to log out of the VR system was not an accident. While everyone was unconscious, the enemy sent a threat.
That was brazen.
It's just speculation at this point.
So waiting for rescue isn't a good idea.
But can they really set a trap without even showing up?
This is a virtual world, and we're just data entities fully synced with our...
The enemy delivered a threat at the risk of exposing their identity.
What do you mean?
As long as we can't figure out what they're capable of, the enemy will seem like a god. They want to restrict our movements, and...
How did you come to this conclusion, Yannick?
Our enemy threatened to destroy our brains by eliminating our data entities. Their attempt to seize control of our bodies and attack our allies, but if they had truly seized full control of this system, they could have simply destroyed our data and planted a virus.
That's possible, but maybe they're just not as devious as you, and...
I'd say that's impossible, because they're up against us. They can't beat us in the real world, so they've gone to great lengths to trap us in the virtual world. The more they bluff, the more it proves there's still something we can do.
You're the most cautious person I know.
I think I'm the most cautious person you've ever met, too. What you've just heard are speculations from the most cautious of people. But I'm not taking risks because I'm reckless.
It's been a while since you spoke to Harumasa in such a serious tone, Yanagi.
Everyone, do you trust me?
Well, you've laid it all out.
Like Harumasa said, this is all just speculation without...
Aw, Nagi's tail is drooping. Oh, wait!
But I have faith in you.
Thank you, everyone. As for what we should do, I'm sure you all remember in the previous combat test, there...
Yeah. They said they'd already gotten the data they wanted before we could take them down, right?
Exactly. And do you remember the briefing before the operation? Once all test monsters are defeated, the test will automatically come to an end.
Got it. So we need to go back to the test stage and finish off the last 3 enemies.
This is the best approach given the situation. They have partial control over the system and will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Are you worried, Naki?
No. It's our enemy who should be. Are you hearing this, you shady coward?
Huh? Why do you change places?
It seems the enemy has access permissions to allow them to change the stage environment. There's a test target right up ahead.
Huh. Still bouncing around. Did I miss?
No. The feel of the strike is fine.
The enemy is tampering with monster data in the background. Keep your eyes open. Surrender. Everyone, watch out. These monsters are cheating. We're at a disadvantage in a drawn-out battle. Let's go after the target first.
Look at me! Around and stop!
See your heart's reflecting. Perfect coordination.
Nagi, I see it! Hey! Stop right there!
Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Taking down cheating enemies? I impress even myself.
I'm enjoying the fight too.
Roger. Avoiding the fight like that. It must be one of the missing test monsters. Found you. Huh? This old trick? Chief Miyabi, now! There's no hiding instinct. You know how to leave this virtual space. Talk.
You're never leaving.
We're back in the HIA room again!
Whew, I'm exhausted.
Nagi, you did it!
That's the deputy chief for you.
Well done.
Do you remember the key phrase to start the test?
Yeah, it was that cool one.
No, Sokaku. I don't think that was the phrase. It was more like to shine.
That's just the version you wanted, Chief. The correct phrase was...
It's rare for Asaba to remember such detail.
Wait, so you guys conveniently forgot because you were embarrassed to recite it? To protect the city, I, Asaba Harumasa, shall become the light. Why isn't the stage activated? Did I mess up the words, Enna?
What?
Why are you all staring at me, Enna? And why are you all so tall, Enna? Wait. Why am I talking like this, Enna?
Asaba? Is that you?
What's going on? Is this some kind of prank, Enna? Of course I'm me. What? Enna?
Harumasa turned into a bamboo.
Hold on. No. Wait. Enna? But why? Where's my body? Is this for real? Did I actually turn into a bamboo, Enna? I mean, sure, my old body wasn't perfect, but...
Aw, cheer up, Harumasa.
Now's really not the time for that, Enna.
It's that person.
The know-it-all intel officer. Just as planned. My strategy worked, thanks to your foolishness. Those battles gave me all the data I needed to take over this system. Your teammate's data model is complete. I've made some small optimizations.
What do you want from us?
That archer was the first. Next is the kid, and then the pride of the Hoshimi fam. I want you to watch.
Sokaku?
Don't listen to that ugly loser, Nagi. I don't really understand what it was talking about.
Hey! Is that why you smashed me through the TV screen, Sokaku? Oh, the screen is back to normal, Enna.
I told you, I'm slowly seizing control of this system.
I get it now.
Too bad.
That means you're admitting it yourself. It's reassuring to see the rules in the technical manual still apply. You've provided me with very useful information.
You think you're so clever. Let's see if you're still smiling the next time we meet.
You sneaky little creep! Don't run, Enna! Where are the others? Darn it! The path's blocked. Should we go around, Enna? Blocked again!
Stay calm. Look
it's
around.
A dead end.
The wall on the left doesn't seem very sturdy. Looks like we can break through it.
Awesome, Enna! I get the feeling it's trying to lure us in, Enna.
At this point, the only option is to catch up and take it down as fast as possible.
can be broken and...
Great. Let's take the shortcut as well.
Get out of the way, Anna! Don't block the path!
Let's make this quick. Surrender. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay. Resistance is futile. See your heart's reflection. I think
Tsukishiro, that's...
Sukaku! Miyabi! Oh no, there's nowhere to go!
Nagi said we can't let the chief's data get stolen so quickly!
Sukaku was giving it her all. But, hey, Tsukishiro? Oh, no, Anna. No, Anna.
Nagi!
Yanagi! Forget about me! Get out of there!
I told you you were...
Really? Hurting people like this must be you.
Damn it! Tsukishiro, you...
Stage complete.
I knew trusting you was the right thing to do, Nagi!
I don't like just sitting here watching.
Deputy Chief, now's a good time to act badass.
Technically, I am an office worker. Huh? What?
You! Curse you! A mere intelligence...
You again? Seeing us destroy 2 of the test monsters meant you finally had to act?
Arrogant as always until...
I have faith in them. I'm just stating the facts.
Yeah.
Oh? It's been a while since I met such a reasonable villain.
If it weren't for your interference, I'd have already dealt with those 3.
Hold on.
Get out of my world! Stay out of my way!
Wait! Wait!
Miss Tsukishiro?
Where am I?
Miss Tsukishiro! You awake? Miss Tsukishiro, the login link has been reestablished, but part of...
I have an idea that might be worth a try.
What's that in your hand? Oh, a new Eridu Guardian badge?
That's not important. Please take this badge to the specialist team for analysis.
This is... Wait, do you intend to log into the system wearing this?
It's the missing authentication information.
Yes, but it's too risky. Once you log in, you won't be able to activate safe mode.
There's something I'd like to confirm.
What is it?
Are the core system rules still in effect? I'm talking about the content in this user guide. This system, according to the specialists,
Of course! These are the core rules governing the VR system.
Great. Then I'm going into the system.
No, that's just what I'm saying out loud. My inner thoughts are... But since you've made up your mind, I'll give it my all to support you. I pray to the founders of Eridu.
Thank you. This is like something out of a nightmare.
So this is what nightmares are like.
Wait, Chief, you've never...
No, never. Miyabi's combat data collection progress.
Miyabi, there's no time! Please!
There's no need. Have you already uncovered the enemy's secret?
Yes, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is... You've got a plan to take them down, right?
I do, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is... Then I'll leave it to you. Miyabi's combat data collection progress has reached 1 data collection complete.
To protect the city, I, Tsukishiro Yanagi, become light. Sorry, everyone. I got here too late. Leave the rest to me.
And the bad guys are here!
It doesn't matter how many Peter monsters show up.
Impressive, Deputy Chief. You're not gonna turn into a language program.
Yep. Waste of time.
If only I had a bamboo-sized sword. I'd like to stay in the fight too, and...
Don't worry, Chief. Leave it to me. Surrender.
She's coming!
Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Nagi! Hannah! The thing is going to make her move!
Resistance is futile.
Unity, the fake is about to strike him.
See your heart's reflections. They're coming through.
My right hand.
Miyabi?
My right hand. I sprained it earlier, stopping the blade.
It was back then.
It'll lead to subtle changes in my movements. You've always looked after me, after all of us. You're the only one in this world who can capture it.
Thank you, Chief.
No, Nagi!
Checkmate.
How'd you manage to dodge? And you're going down with me!
You can go alone.
We're back! Nagi, you did it!
I can finally clock out.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Everyone's been light for so long. It's time to go back to being human.
Nagi, are you awake?
Your hands are sweaty.
You're finally awake, Nagi!
I see. I'll steer clear of that power in the virtual world from now on.
I told you the Deputy Chief would be all right.
I'm glad you're safe and sound too, Asaba.
Deputy Chief! First you slapped me physically, and now you hit me with words?
Thanks to you. We're back in the real world, Yanagi. Once you're back on your feet,
Now's really not the time for this, Chief.
in large families like the Hoshimi family,
Oh, though I'm totally overjoyed to witness this reunion,
So, the virus was implanted in us by the enemy through that badge?
Virus isn't exactly accurate. It's a set of identification codes that aren't inherently dangerous, but when read, it becomes a virus.
But, Deputy Chief...
Looking back, the only distinction between my actions and everyone else, to ensure all the citizens who trust Han feel at ease, the higher-ups have consistently encouraged officers to treat the fans as kindly as possible.
So that pretty badge was actually something harmful.
Don't worry, I've already asked reliable colleagues to follow up.
Could it be an insider within the HIA?
I did have my doubts, but then I thought if an insider wanted to tamper with it, the most suspicious person, naturally, is...
Oh, Section 5?
Now isn't the time for internal jokes.
Nullface. We're just one step away from taking down their
Nullface once hacked into the HIA system.
hacker groups. So,
This is their last stand, to efficiently organize their attack against us.
They can't beat us in the real Hollows, so
Rather conveniently, the intelligence from our partner department has just arrived.
Inavanada.
Kevin, are you aware of the connection between the port's companion hollow and a... Huh? Then how much longer are you going to keep filming it? Point the camera at me.
Citizens, I am currently at the southern edge of the Janus. From here, we can see a small part of our bustling new Eridu urban area. The municipal election is about to begin. In response to the increase in foot traffic, public security has announced it will implement round-the-clock... Speaking of officers, the first person we interviewed for today's special coverage of the election was one such officer. He's none other than our old friend, being one of the leading candidates for the commander of Janus Quarter. Hey, who are you? How'd you get in here? This is What? Kevin, didn't you get a permit to film here?
Is this a construction site? I just picked a spot that...
Why, you little...
Right. Please gather your equipment and come with me.
Hey, wait, let me finish. Citizens, don't change the channel. We'll be right back with a special report on Inspector...
That's the guy! He's one of the masterminds behind the Vision scandal. I'm just a puppet, forced into the limelight. They're the real villains. You have to believe me!
Phew! Made it. Why is traffic in the city always so slow?
Maybe because the speed limit in the city is half what it is in the Outer Ring?
What? Darn it.
That's way worse than speeding.
Relax. I double-checked. No one's tailing me. You all heard what Perlman said over the phone. There seems to be more to the Vision scandal. I'm here to take you to the Outer Ring so we can come up with a plan.
Huh? If he's so important, then...
I wanted to, but it's election season right now and the enemies are out in the open.
You mean the Hollows?
Exactly. The main roads are filled with PubSec checkpoints armed to the bang-boo ears.
You only come to us when it's dangerous.
Master, if Perlman's claims are true, he may possess information about the unknown species in the monument at the...
That's true.
It's time we see this through.
Excellent. Seeing it through is the pro move. Oh, by the way, can we use your car?
You're driving without a license?
New Eridu is a city. That's what the leader of the survivor group I was with as a kid told me. Thankfully, we eventually made it here. From that point on, I was determined to do everything possible to keep... And that's why I'm running. Just like my leader used to tell me. Stupid
Didn't you write that yourself? Is it...
Sarah, what are you doing here?
You don't look so pleased.
Cut the sarcasm.
I'm being sincere.
Vision Corporation is done for. Hand has what's in the monument. Nullface's attack failed. The plan can't proceed without the sacrifice sample.
A plan is just a tool to reach a goal.
Let me make this clear. We're equals.
Don't get all worked up.
What? The Hoshimis have a family secret like this.
White Noise went to great lengths to obtain...
White Noise? That loser who lost a faith in during the Red Fang Gang case?
The real deal is on the job this time. Not some overconfident underling. And this plan requires assistance from you.
I'll contact you once I'm done with this damned...
Very well. Looking forward to your inspiring words. That leader of yours, The hero who led you to New Eridu and Yorick.
The night before we reached the city, he became corrupted.
Well, so basically, despite being the so-called and the only reason she dares pull, they never let me be part of the planning process.
Do you have any concrete proof besides what you've told us?
I do! I really do! I've been keeping an eye out when I kept hard copies of every proposal and email related to the old Metro project that Sarah worked on. I hid those copies among various construction
Really? With proof like that, we can definitely make a case.
Right. The project went to Kaleda's Belobog Industries after the scandal.
What? You know that company with more bears than humans and more... Since you know them, maybe they could help us find the evidence.
I see. Didn't think you had that up your sleeve.
Nicole! Sounds like the chubby potato was telling the truth.
And with the elections happening, public security is everywhere in the city. Don't worry. Unlike this, ever played jungle chess? Hare eat. My point is, there's always a bigger fish.
An elephant. But only a handful of organizations in New Eridu have
Exactly.
Right on time. Wow, is this the outer ring?
You're just car sick, Sukaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit.
Just need a minute.
Arranging a secret meetup in the Outer Ring on such an important day.
Is everything okay, Mia?
Interrogations by the Defense Force have similar effects. You're done already?
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important.
You were accusing Officer Bringer of a criminal offense.
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either.
Are you smirking?
Not at all. I was just adjusting my glasses.
Bet you didn't have very many friends in school, Mia.
Deputy Chief totally strikes me as the teacher's favorite star.
Stop.
Oh,
I'm asking you to not move any further. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intentionally positioning yourselves to surround us since if you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you.
Oh my. Very perceptive.
I'll take my hand off my holster.
What?
And as I said, we need to look further into the vision case.
You want to take me in?
Seeing you here was unexpected. Independent investigation team.
I knew you were too skilled for the independent investigation team.
Hold on. They have nothing to do with the Vision case.
According to Perlman's statements, a proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Plus, Public Security's airship incident and the Outer Ring.
It is just a coincidence.
Chill out! It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go.
This is a crucial time for New Eridu.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit.
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory. Any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated.
But they're really not a threat or harmful at all.
Eradicate all evil. If you want Section 6's support.
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake.
Nicole.
You were way cuter back when you were a proxy. I'm sorry. We might not be able to hold them off for long.
Get down!
Gunfire? This pattern. Suppressive marching fire.
Nicole, did you set this up? Hey, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Don't tell me someone else is after us.
Piper, start the truck. Now's our chance to get out of here.
Wait! You're not getting away!
We've changed our route so many times, but they're still hot on our heels.
Let's go!
Huh? Focus on the road. I'll deal with them.
Whoa! Dude, you're trying way too hard!
Billy! Keep it steady! You're sticking closer! They're changing formation.
Where's Nicole's backup?
Boxing me in.
I've got you now!
Eat my dust.
Piper, up ahead!
Take this!
What happened?
How'd it go? Did you fix it?
Hello? Is anyone there? Nicole? Belle? Fairy? Can you hear me? Still nothing. Can't believe the crash broke the implants.
I see. Nothing so far. I went after you alone after you drove off.
I see.
No. I had to get past 11 motorcycles. It's pure luck I found you in the hollow.
Shouldn't that be twice?
In that case, let's sit down.
Are you sure this is the right move, Miss Ho-
You mean being stuck in the hollow on election day? No. I don't think this is the right move.
Ah, I see. How about we work together? I'm indeed an experienced proxy. You have the combat prowess, and I have the skills to find the exit. Let's put aside the whole arrest thing for now.
Didn't you say your important gadget is broken?
Well, have you heard of the maze-solving algorithm? Finding a path through a maze has been a well-studied math problem since the—
Enough basic data. You mean hollow observation data?
Exactly. The most common task for HIA investigators traversing the hollows, the observation data is essential for exploring the hollow.
So proxies can find an exit in the hollow using observation data?
A trained proxy is able to do so. Or rather, that should be a proxy's bread and butter. Anyway, there is a way out. If you could help me find an observation data pile.
Understood. Let's call a temporary truce and work together.
A wise decision. The spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit. Moving through the hollow in my physical body is so uncomfortable.
Leave any fighting to me. You just go at your own pace.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. We can determine the way forward once we extract the data from it. Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data. Thanks to you, Miss Hoshimi, we haven't had any trouble along the way. But something just doesn't feel right. The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
Miss Hoshimi, is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door. Leave it to me.
There are enemies ahead. We'll take care of this. You can just hide for now.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. Collecting the data will take some time. Miss Hoshimi, watch out for the
Understood.
evil.
You focus on processing the data.
Leave the rest to me.
I'll open the diffuser. We'll be safe below it. We have control authorization now. We can stop the ether current.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out.
Amazing.
How's it looking?
I've already got some usable exit routes. The nearest one is... What's wrong? What's happening?
Tailless is trying to break free. What?
Miss Soshimi! Miss Soshimi! What should I do? We seal it with the scabbard? Miyabi!
Hold it steady! Almost there!
Is it sealed? Miss Soshimi.
This is the third time you've asked me.
Sorry. It's just that we've gone through something straight out of an action movie.
I'm fine.
But your hair's all singed and curling from the fire.
That's the Hoshimi family's natural. You don't need to worry about me.
Miss Hoshimi.
What?
Sorry, I lied.
That's not funny.
All right, I just...
Where?
Sorry, I lied again.
You keep mocking me. What do you have to say to me?
I just wanted to help you. The Hoshimi family never makes the same mistake.
When my katana was out of control, you rushed into the foxfire without you already figured out where the exit is.
Because I'm your proxy. Even if we're just temporary partners.
This is a Hoshimi family heirloom. It's never misbehaved once since my father made the scabbard for me. I don't know why it went out of control. Besides, he's likely busy socializing with the mayor today.
Can I please take a look at the katana?
Apart from being a proxy.
No, but I noticed some electrical components on your scabbard. The core functions in my ocular implants are down, but I can still interact with electronics to an extent.
If it's just the scabbard.
The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar. Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data. Is it meant to trap something inside the scabbard?
So, do you have a way to fix it?
I'll need to borrow the data pile's computing power again. There's a shortcut up ahead. A defense mechanism. Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay. Be careful.
Strange. The defense mechanism is still running. Sub-control units A and B aren't responding. We'll have to find them. Miss Oshimi, there are 2 control terminals inside. Could you look for them?
Okay, I'll go take a look.
Got enemies approaching. Be careful, Miss Oshimi. Miss Oshimi, I have a theory about your blade.
Go on.
Its internal data structure resembles a maze-solving algorithm. We might be able to use hollow observation data to optimize it. Anyway, let's find the remaining observation data first.
Is this the device we're looking for?
Control Unit A is dealt with. We've got 1 more to go. It should be nearby. Control permissions have been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now.
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We'll use the information in the data pile to optimize the internal system. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
All right. That doesn't conflict with our final objective. Thank you.
The last observation data pile should be nearby. Once we find it, I can try adjusting your blade.
I trust you, Proxy.
Again.
Not a problem with me here.
The last hollow observation data pile should be behind this door. I'll use it to adjust the scabbard first, and then I'll find a way out. Great. It's open. Don't worry, Miss Oshimi. I'll do my best. I didn't expect an alarm.
Okay. So, let's hurry. Take my blade, and watch out for enemy attacks.
We should do it. Miyabi, take the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide.
Watch out.
Weakling. My blade seems to be working as normal. You can come out now, Proxy. Proxy?
You're awake?
You're finally awake.
I'm okay. Wise, you're finally awake! How are you feeling? Do your eyes still hurt?
My ocular implants are working again.
Welcome back to the real world. You made it out. If you'd stayed unconscious any longer...
Welcome back, Master. I have calibrated your smart ocular implants via my first assistant, EOS. Initial test results indicate that you were exposed to an after leaving the hollow. The rejection reaction caused further complication.
Okay. We just gave you some emergency care to pull you back from the brink.
Are you and Section 6 on good terms now, Nicole?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
As expected of the Chief, busting out of a hollow...
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful.
Hang on. What are you guys talking about?
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first.
The bad guys were chasing after us, and we were chasing after Chief Miyabi.
It was a tough situation, so we joined forces to take down the mercenaries. Just when we hurried over here and found you lying on the ground.
You can skip that part.
What? Are you embarrassed?
If you keep talking.
Ugh, fine. Long story short, we rushed over, and this fox even agreed to hold off on arresting you until further investigation is complete.
Hold on. What was that about the captives you just mentioned?
We needed to pry some answers from the captives.
Pearlman, the key witness in the Vision scandal, was in the same vehicle as you. After the crash, you got thrown into the hollow, and Pearlman was captured by the mercenaries that attacked us.